Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, I did it!
Hey there guys, we're back here in the stand after Crazy 8. Almost all the leaves are gone in this little area of the woods anyway. I can see all the way down this hill off to the left of me through the woods into the other valley. So I have a lot better visual of everything around me. I mean, even just looking out in front of me, I can see the whole tree line. I can see everything back in the CRP. It just feels good. Dead calm night. I can hardly move in this stand without making any noise. So it's going to be kind of tough in that aspect. But I saw one buck out all by himself on the way here, and I mean it's still pretty early. And I actually had a deer cross the road right in front of me. I almost hit him with the old Chevy Silverado, and saw a couple more here and there. So seems like they're moving already. They should be moving tonight. If nothing else, they could come down on over the hill right here. If they move on this trail that's off to the left of my tree, they're not going to be able to be seen from the road. So fingers crossed that something comes by me at some point tonight. We have some good luck. We'll see what happens. Alright guys, so went back and looked at the footage, and right as I was pulling back, I looked at the camera and I could still see the vitals in the camera, and she took a couple more steps as I was pulling back, or after I pulled back, somewhere in there. It happened fast. I mean, for you guys that self-film, you probably know how fast it goes, and I forgot to turn the damn Tacticam on, so I don't know, a little bit upset I didn't get the actual shot on video. I mean, you can see the deer's tail, that's about it, but I made a good shot on her. I mean, I think I double lunged her, and I heard her go down. She's just right down in this little bottom here, probably 50 yards off the edge of the woods. Still a little bit of daylight left here, and there's actually a few deer back behind me in this CRP walking across there, so I might just get everything kind of packed up and sit tight just in case. You know, I mean, it's a good night and the deer are on the move, so I'm kind of glad that I could smoke that deer, because she picked me out and she was about to run away anyway and scare everything else. But I don't know, it's kind of bittersweet. Broke in the new Expedition. This is my first kill with the Expedition, and unfortunately, like I said, I didn't get the shot on video, but we're gonna go down and get her here in a little bit. I'm freaking excited. Finally got to shoot my bow at something, and I think it was a clean pass through. I'm pretty sure that arrow went all the way through her, so that's awesome. Alright guys, so we're in here trying to get on the blood trail. My tree stand's right here at the top of the hill. Found my arrow here, and broadhead is absolutely destroyed. Arrow went all the way through her. You can see there's blood on that entire arrow. I don't think it's heart blood. It's not that real bright red. It's kind of hard to tell. It might be, but the shot was a little bit higher than where I think the heart would be. Guessing it was a double lung, but clean pass through with the old Expedition. It's my first deer with an Expedition, so looking forward to tracking this deer. She should be just down the hillside this way a little bit, so we're gonna get on the blood trail and see what we can find. All right, guys, we just found her here. We're on the blood trail there for a while, and you know, when she took off, she was booking it, and there wasn't a great blood trail, but there's definitely enough. We never really got hung up anywhere, and it was pretty consistent all the way through. You know, like I said, I got a full pass through, so that was good. But here she is, definitely a good sized doe. It's been a couple years now since I've actually got a decent doe, so you know, every early season we're out here trying to get our doe. That way we can just chase after bucks the rest of the year. And it was getting to the point where I didn't know if I was going to be able to get one before it got too late in the season. And this one came up tonight, and she wanted to be stupid and try to pick me out of the tree. So decided to take her. But definitely happy to get my first deer with my new Expedition, and first deer of the year. It was an exciting hunt tonight. The owls are telling us it's time to drag this thing out of here. Well guys, we just got her drug out of the woods here to get a little bit better look at her. She's actually nice to us and died about 10 yards on the edge of the woods, maybe a little bit deeper, but she ran down through the valley and up on the other side, so didn't have to drag her too far up the hill. But you know, when it comes to killing these does here during bow season, at least for me, and I know a lot of other guys, it just comes down to trying to make it as convenient as possible. And tonight's it's a weeknight, but you know, it all worked out, and you only get so many chances to kill a deer every year. And like I said, this is the first time in a couple years that I've killed a doe with my bow. It's always nice to get a good one on the ground early on and get a good start to the year. Definitely a good sized doe. Made a good shot on her with the new Expedition. This is my first kill with the Expedition, so super happy. I mean, I was excited as hell, just shaking up there in the tree when I shot her. So obviously didn't get the shot on camera. I was a little bit disappointed about that, but I haven't had a whole lot of practice filming deer on my own, so just got to do what I can. But we got her done tonight here, mid-October, and now we're going to be chasing after some big ones. So stay tuned, and we'll see you next time on Grind Season Outdoors.